Yuck. That's why I like smoking joints or blunts.
Dude, I
But you
think
know what?
I did have a Christmas blunt for the first time in a very long time. I did enjoy it, but at the same time, it made the house reek. It like kind of ruined the weed a little bit. You know what I mean? I didn't enjoy it as much as I used to. I got the pipe.
Yeah,
I got the pipe too. Jordan got me a new
yeah.
pipe actually.
Nice.
And McClay looks ripped.
I am, dude. Let's get it.
Sweet. Should we start this shit?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, that wraps the pre-show stoner session. We're gonna start the intro, and we'll get this party started in about Jesus Christ 2 minutes.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
I don't know why I can't figure this out, bro. I thought it's like every other time, right?
Where the fuck is McClay?
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bogcast. I am your host, Keith Obit, joined with my best friend, Bryan McClay. What's up, dog? Shit.
Did it. I just did it. I
Oh,
muted
shit.
myself.
You haven't
What
done
up,
that in like
brother?
a year, bro.
I know. It's been a while.
That's a good streak.
Yeah.
Word. Well, did you get anything? Well, first of all, I want to say I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and, safe holiday. Approaching the new year, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of do a best and worst of the year kind of review, talk about all the crazy shit that happened this last year. But did you get anything cool for Christmas?
I just got to go hang out with the peeps. You know what I mean? I got to go hang out with the parents and with my parents and have good dinner. I basically said I don't want any gifts. You know what I mean?
I say that all the time, dude. And I still get shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I did. And my mom actually did something really cool. Because I get mad at her whenever she spends money. So she's like, okay, I'll just make you something.
Yeah,
So
I like that actually more.
Yeah. So she made me like, I'm always telling her like I need, to like know her recipes for like the things that I like that she makes. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
And so she actually made like a little cookbook like thing that throughout the years I can fill up. She'll fill up for me. You know what I mean? And she did it for me and my brother, which is cool. So like that's a cool gift.
Yeah, that's
like
bad as fuck.
So I was really stoked about that. Yeah, man, I spent more on my dog than anybody else. So
you spent more on yourself on that Switch. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You bought yourself a Christmas present. What the fuck?
Yeah. I definitely spent a lot of money on that fucker.
I kind of get the same kinds of gifts every year because everyone just knows I collect Rubik's cubes and shit. It was like the one thing I collect. So Jordan's grandma actually got me this really cool Rubik's cube that has pictures from our drum trip on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope.
So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? Well, then I go to my sister's house, and before I tell her the gift that she gave me, just to give some context, I have this mug that I was given, I don't know, 3 years ago, and Shutterfly accidentally sent this to me, and it just has this random family on it, and it has literally become my favorite coffee mug. And I've been trying to find this fucking family. So if anybody knows these people, just please let me know, because I will give this mug back, but I kind of want a new one too. Like maybe I could get an updated picture. I kind of think this guy might have died or something, so like he's got to go. But anyway, with that said, my sister accidentally got a Rubik's Cube with a random family on it. Because she got a custom Rubik's Cube, I think, for Andrew, and then she opened this up and just started dying laughing. So she handed this to me, and I opened it, and I acted like I couldn't see because I didn't know who the people were, but I didn't know if I was supposed to know who the people were. So I was like, I can't see. I can't see. Who is it? Like, you know what I mean? And then I finally understood the joke that it was just a random family, but I just thought that was funny. But now I have another family to try to find that's on this like Rubik's Cube. But isn't that
That's actually kind of, yeah, that's kind of a crazy coincidence, bro.
I know, she just gets a random family Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
she just gives it to me, so I have two families I have to find.
Yeah, that's freaking weird, bro.
But yeah, there's that gift from her grandma though with the pictures on it. I just was like, you know, that's a cool gift. So.
Dude, I think my internet might be working good, bro. I don't mean to jinx it.
Yeah, all of a sudden you lag out.
I know, dude. I'm gonna check my speed right now. It's been pretty good lately. I think they might have got fixed, man.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah, I think it was like 2 episodes ago. It's pretty bad. You were lagging more than you weren't. Like as far as your screen.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty right now, bro. It's like only 200 down, but let's see what the upload is. Oh, the upload's 35, so that's not bad.
Jinx, and you're frozen. You just froze up.
Well, because it's checking the shit probably right now, right? But it's 30. It's checking it. It's 35 upload, which is that's the key. My download is dog shit.
Yeah. You know what else was an awesome Christmas present? The new fucking Ricky Gervais special that dropped on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
Right before it started, I looked over to Jordan. I go, he's going to be a fucking savage. And boy, did he not disappoint, dude. Like, he goes so fucking hard. It's hilarious. He's like the one celebrity that's like just this fucking multi-millionaire who just seems opposite of everyone else because he just calls everybody out and just literally gives zero fucks.
Yeah.
But I highly suggest his special. But I wanted to talk to you. I didn't know how many specials you saw this year as far as some of your favorite specials of 2023.
Shane was probably my favorite special. Ari's was great. Who else? I think Big J had a special this year too, right?
Great.
Yeah,
there was like a whole Gas Digital where they released, I think it was like 4 or 5 different comics. It was like 30 minutes with Big J, 30 minutes with Dave Smith, 30 days with Louis J. Gomez. There was so much good fucking stand-up comedy that came out this last year. Mark Norman had one that came out on Netflix. That was awesome. I don't know if you're familiar with Sam Talent. He's a newer up-and-coming comedian. He's been showing up on podcasts a lot recently. He was on Kill Tony's last episode. He actually just dropped a special the day after Christmas. It's pretty funny. He is fucking absolutely hilarious, though. Like on, you know, what's the thing, though? I realized some comedians I find funnier in podcasts than I do on their stand-up acts.
Yeah. Joe Rogan's perfect
Talent,
example.
Joe Rogan's actually the most perfect example. But I think Theo's like that. Theo's a great stand-up, don't get me wrong. I've seen him live. I was crying laughing. But the way he's funnier on the spot because of his wittiness, because he comes up with things and it's almost like, how the fuck does he even come up with that? Like, where did that come from? Is it so fucking funny and witty? Yeah, Ricky Gervais was fucking brutal.
Yeah, I gotta watch that
then tonight, dude. It's just an hour of just holy shit.
Yeah, I really love that shit. He's kind of interesting to do it because he's British, so it comes off even better.
Oh, definitely.
Like
that
he's
British humor is even.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he loves the word cunt thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. That's probably number 2 now, dude. It probably goes Shane for me, then Ricky, and then 3 or 4 is kind of Norman and Ari and Big J. They're kind of tied for like 3, 4, and 5.
Bro, yeah, I think that those are probably the 3 that I said are probably the big ones for me this year.
Dude,
The
only reason
ahead.
just really quick why I wouldn't put Big J's, I'd probably keep them at 4 or 5 is only because it was 30 minutes. To me, a special should at least be 50 minutes, 50 to like maybe an hour 5 or so. Oh yeah, Chris Rock. I forgot about Chris Rock. Fuck. Chris Rock's good for
Who else? John Mulaney.
John Mulaney's special was really good.
Segura did a special that everybody's talking about, but I'm not a Segura fan anymore.
I watched it. It was okay. I liked more about it. It was done at Celebrity Theater here in Phoenix.
I didn't see the Mark Maron one, but everybody's talking about that.
Who? I don't like
Mark Maron.
I don't know what it is. I don't know why I don't. I respect him as being like kind of one of the OG podcasters and all that shit. But, I've seen some of his stand up. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I
check
get
this
it.
out.
I don't think it's funny.
Check this out. Let me show you.
But how many times have I said this, dude? Oh yeah, this dude.
This is the list that they have going from a Paste magazine, the 20 best specials of the year.
I don't even know who these motherfuckers are.
Right? There's Mulaney at 13. Kyle Kinane.
Oh, Nate Bargatze, he is fucking funny, and you know why I love him so much is because he's clean.
Yeah.
He's a clean comic, but he makes me laugh my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
He's good.
Isn't that dude from isn't that the dude that works at Saturday Night Live? Is part of that
That's a dude?
Yeah. That's that, and he's part of that crew, that one crew, the 3 dudes that are so funny. I forget their fucking name. Wanda Sykes. I didn't even see it. Yeah.
This is the thing about these lists is that they don't, well, maybe not that particular one. They don't consider like YouTube specials as real specials, so they'll only like count like the Netflix ones. You know what I mean?
Jim Jeffries.
Oh, Jim Jeffries was fucking funny. You need to watch all those, dude. Jim Jeffries is pretty brutal too.
Yeah, dude. How can you not have Shane Gillis in there? That was kind of
Shane
weird.
Gillis is by far number 1, dude. I was crying laughing the entire time.
Yeah. Gillis, Mark Norman. Pete Holmes is funny, but I didn't see it. Chris Rock, Mulaney. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably somebody we're missing, but I agree. I think Shane Gillis was number 1.
You know how everything Greg turns to shit?
What? Say that again.
You know how everything great eventually turns to shit?
Uh-huh.
Whether it's a band we like or Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of getting shredded for this, but hey, LA, we're coming back. Join Tony Hinchcliffe and Redband for Netflix's The Joke Fest. Expect a lot of surprises. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Well, the reason why they're getting shit for this is because just 2 months prior, they kept saying how they aren't going to leave Austin anymore. And that's one of the reasons why they didn't do the Skankfest. So everyone's like, oh, you'll leave. You won't go to do the fucking Skankfest for Legions, but you'll go do some fucking Netflix bullshit. Netflix is going to censor the shit out of them, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
All it takes is some corporate money to leave the mothership. Too big for Spankfest, I guess. Oh, well, you can do this festival but not Skankfest? Super gay.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
like I don't want. It's just one of those things. It's like when you watch a band get big, and they just I don't know. They feel like I can't even really explain it. It just feels like that's happening slowly with Kill Tony. And the other thing that's happening too is he
Money.
used well for sure. He's probably gonna make a shit ton of money off of that. But the
Yeah.
other thing that I've noticed the change is he used to take pride in bringing on comics that would eventually be huge, like comics that were unknowns and things like that. And now he just has guests like I'm not talking about the guests that he calls up. I'm talking about the guests on the panel. They're all clickbaity names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. They're not people that he would normally have on there.
Yeah, like he had Howie Mandel on.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the worst Kill Tony probably in history.
Yeah.
It was bad. You all right?
It's Abby checking on her.
Yeah. How is Abby, dude?
She's doing, dude. It's she's getting there, that's for sure. So but she goes through her phases. She's sleeping a lot, which is a good thing, but she still plays. She'll still want to play, you know, at parts through the day and stuff like that. So I don't think it's time yet, but it's getting close, which sucks.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part of the year.
Maybe we could go into our poll question really quick. And you can answer it, McClay. Who wins Cook of the Year for 2023? Adam 22, Destiny, Ian Gary, or Will Smith?
100% Destiny.
Really?
Yeah, bro. After all that shit that he talked about being in a poly relationship and how he knows that if that no dude out there could take her from him,
I
and
mean, he spent
the
years
dude
saying he wouldn't get red pilled, and then he got red pilled.
and the dude that swiped her is like, you're like, what the fuck
pull
is
that
going
up,
on
because
here?
I want to see that. I'm gonna pick Adam 22. I mean, he has a whole like web series about dude just banging his wife. It's pretty much as cuck as it gets. The Destiny downfall is pretty goddamn hilarious, and I knew that was gonna happen. I say that with all those kinds of relationships. That video when he's like on the computer and he's letting her dance with that other dude. What the fuck? That's weird, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what's up with this new just cuck nation like that's going on? It's just all of a sudden there's just all these cucks. I don't get it.
Check it out. I swear, bro.
And then he goes on his streams for like an hour and like talks about all of it, right? That's like
it's all
fucked
fucked up. All
like
fucked up
no
on
shame.
Adderall, bro.
That's the other thing. Oh, is that it? Is that what it is?
Dude, he is so hard. So he's open about it, dude. He's taking this shit called Vyvanse, right? And he's getting his prescription upped. And dude, you could see him, bro. He is so fucking geeked out on this shit.
Out. Oh my god.
Oh, bro, it is so funny. Let me see if I can find this.
There's like no. The other thing with this cuck shit is there's just no shame in anything. It feels like. And you know what's even funnier than that is the comment section.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of comedy gold, dude, that just writes itself. You don't even have to do anything. We were all just I don't know about you. I was just waiting for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. That shit never works, dude.
Never, ever.
See if I can find this crazy video. He is
caffeine-free Adderall. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. That Destiny on. Anyways, his jaw's just fucking going and shit, dude. And
I think it's because he got rid of the blue hair. That's when everything started going to shit.
Yeah.
If he would have just kept the blue hair, everything would have been fine. What are you doing?
Trying to find a good video of him all fucked up on it, but it's kind of hard to find.
You're just typing in Destiny gacked out on Adderall.
Well, this is him right now. He's live, right?
This is
Guarantee
live
he's
right
all
now?
gacked out. This
Right
is
now?
live right now. I guarantee he's
Okay.
all gacked. I
Just the
guarantee.
time.
Dude,
So
he's
like there is
sweating to
some
the fuck.
question
Yeah,
as to who
look
even
how
had the
sweaty he
ability to do
is.
it. Too, the Electoral Count Act, I don't even think was passed by the time
Type
this
that.
was
Type that
happening.
in there, but you look gacked.
Law
Oh, you can't.
regulating this yet. But like this type of dispute is way different than like we're gonna obviously try to lie.
Is itself a dereliction of duty.
He's just, and now he's all super zeroed in on like doing all this crazy shit. You know, you could tell he's so.
Dude, I had to
geeked
stop
out,
myself.
bro.
I was getting ready to say I feel sorry for him, but then I was like, no, I don't, because
This dude is.
he brought this for years. He was like, oh no, like talking shit, like he's in the perfect relationship. All those
Yeah.
podcasts he went on, all those shows. He went on M22's podcast too, and everyone was
Yeah,
like, are you
dude.
sure about this, bro? He's like, fuck you, you know.
Yeah,
Shoot,
I'm
like-
smarter than you.
Yeah, using big words and shit, and we're like, oh, okay. Everyone's like, oh, you're smart.
Yeah,
Nope.
I think it's super funny. I think it's hilarious, but you know what? Dude is making bank right now. He's pulling in big money and he's like, fuck it. He's getting his teeth done. He's fucking going to the gym. He's like, I'm just going to fucking go all out on me. Fuck bitches.
I hate that shit. I hate when people break up and then they go all out on themselves, like to better themselves. It's like, why don't you better yourself for the person that you're in love with
yeah.
at the time? That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. I hate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm going to get revenge and get in shape. And well, motherfucker, why don't you do all that while you're with the person? Don't you want to, like, I don't know. I hate that.
He's catching it. He's probably catching hell in multiple ways, dude. He's got a lot of people probably in his circle that are questioning a lot of the shit that he says. Like, is this dude really? He's all bullshit, man. You know, like, is anything?
Dude, on Twitter, all his old videos are coming back, and they're like, "Oh, this didn't age well." I thought I posted one. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this shit is fucking hilarious. I don't know if I could, like, want to make like money or monetize all that my personal drama. You know what I mean? Would you do that? It's not like you know.
Bro, I'm. There's a very fine line that you have to walk, in my opinion. If that, like, I don't want to let you don't want to let everything out on the internet, but you also want to come off as genuine. I think.
So
at some
I
point.
agree with that. So for example, remember the podcast I did after my dad passed, and I just did that because I knew my dad wouldn't want me just to not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I opened up about it and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Check this out.
Yeah, probably.
Replay that.
This isn't one of the old ones I was talking about. It's just a funny video.
Are you swearing off all relationships? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know if I'm dating again. We'll see. Are you?
He's all stressed out.
He's all fucking geeked out on Vyvanse, bro.
Vyvanse. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. That's incredible.
I want to look up what that is. Prescription medicine used for the treatment of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. There you
that's
go.
the one like few drugs I've never tried.
It's like Adderall.
I've never tried Adderall. Have you ever tried it?
Bro, every time that I tried a fucking an upper Coke,
Yeah, I hate uppers. I fucking
snorting
can't
it
stand
or smoking it, fucking meth, whatever it is. The only one I ever liked is meth, but
Yeah, meth is awesome.
is awesome, but it fucking fucks it totally wrecks your body.
Totally.
Coke sucks because it just makes your mouth numb and you fucking think your heart's fucking beating too fast.
Don't
Like
even
there's
say
no
it.
high in it. There's absolutely no high in it.
Mm-hmm.
None. You know what I mean? There's no high in Coke. I never understand that.
And you know
uppers
what?
are not my
Cocaine
shit.
is one of the only drugs proven to cause brain damage from long-term use. Did you know that?
Well, look at fucking Artie Lang, bro. Holy shit.
Well, we know people who have been long-term cokeheads, and
Yeah.
they are full-on retards.
Yeah. Yeah.
It explains a lot.
There's this weird thing that happens with people that use uppers for a long time. They have this I don't know if it's an aura or how they talk or how they act, but they were a coke addict. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, for definitely with meth, because they have that fucking meth jaw that they can't get rid of. You know, and then
there's like the way that coke addicts talk, and
former coke addicts too. All of them are into like crazy conspiracy theories. Like crazy ones. It's like, I don't think that's a coincidence. Like, I know like 5 or 6 former cokeheads that did coke for, some 5 years, one of them for 15, 20 years. All of them, they don't even know each other. They're into the really wild, crazy conspiracy shit. And I think it's because their brains are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Not the good conspiracies, you know what I mean? Like the ones,
the
what
weird
the fuck?
ones.
Like, what in the fuck?
Like people are at the door. People are hanging out in a bush and recording you all the time. They're always looking in there. They're always looking in the blinds, moving
not just
the
that,
blinds.
But thinking you work for some secret government agency or whatever. Like, what? No, you don't. Remember that?
MK Ultra and shit.
It's like, holy shit. My favorite thing to do around those people is go like this, be like, you guys getting all this?
Just fuck with them.
Yeah. Just torture them.
Cardi says Adderall is limitless. Yeah, man.
I've been around a lot of people that did Adderall when I was on the gaming shit in MLG. Like, that was the first birth of it. Just everyone taking Adderall to stay up and game and all that. I think all the gamers take it to this day.
Yeah.
I know one of the announcers for Halo does, dude. He looks like an Adderall dealer, but his eyes are just coming out of his skull, and you could just tell that he's just snorting Adderall in between takes.
Yeah.
Or he's doing ass lines off the Dr. Pepper chicks.
Joe Davis says, "What's meth jaw?"
Pull it up.
Let's take a look and see what pictures show this. Oh, dude, I don't know if I want to see this. Well, it could be multiple things, but most likely, whenever I think of meth jaw, I think of when somebody's all fucked up on meth and they can't stop grinding their teeth. They're constantly doing this. That's one thing. I don't want to see the pictures of the other one, though.
All right.
That's pretty gross, dude. Whew. I'll just show you this one pic.
It's just from grinding the teeth so much, right?
I don't know what it is, man. God, ooh. Yeah, probably from grinding the teeth a ton constantly.
Word.
Anyways.
Well, guys, don't forget to let us know what strain you are smoking. Also, let us know if it's a sativa or if it's an indica. McClay was ripping the grapes of wrath before we started. I am actually loading a bong of the Z Squeeze.
So, I was watching something that was pretty interesting. I'm finding myself listening to that one dude that has the comic book store. I like to just put his shit on and listen to it, and it's actually kind of fun. It's a cool little podcast, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's sometimes, that's sometimes like the best podcast, like one of those podcasts that you know, like you're a fly on the wall at the place. You know what I mean? And
That's the guy that you said he does it from his store, right?
yeah, yeah. And that's they're starting to have a lot more of those type of podcasts, but it got me thinking about like other places where I would love to, like either places of work or something. You know how it's in a comic book shop, like kind of like how they do with sports teams or something like that. You know, like where would be another cool place to have like a podcast in something like that? Like a
Any collecting
practice
shop,
room,
any collector shop. Dude, if they
a music
back
store, maybe.
back to the sports thing though, I watched that Hard Knock show with the Dolphins, and so I don't know what happened on the game on Sunday because I don't follow football, but they show them playing the game with them all mic'd up and like fucking the baddest cinematography and shots. And you know how when you watch an NFL game, I don't know if you know this, a game's typically what, 2.5, 3 hours? There's literally only 14 minutes of actual gameplay in a football game out of that time. And so they're pretty much showing that 14 minutes in the most cinematic way possible in Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Why don't, if they just did that for fucking all of the games, dude, I feel like their audience would fucking quadruple because people like me would watch it.
Yeah.
Instead of those talking announcers and fucking, you know what I mean? And cutting the commercials and all that.
I feel like the only time I watch football now is like when I go over to my parents' house. My dad's watching it, and I watched it on Christmas, and it was actually kind of fun to watch. It was you know, very interesting to see
in a while.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it in a while, like where everything is. But it also made me realize that I am so cut off from mainstream society. Like I don't know any of these TV shows, any of these musicians.
Well, maybe it's the other way around. Like
they're cut off
because they're not as in tune with the internet and YouTube and all these other things, you know?
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's very weird. I haven't had cable TV in so long. You know what I mean?
It's weird to think it still exists.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people spend a lot of money on subscription services nowadays. Everything's it's better off being a subscription service to them than it is probably a cable TV channel now.
Yeah, but even these streaming services are getting out of hand. Like Amazon just announced they're going to start having ads and all that. It's like, motherfucker, we stream to get away from all the ads and shit. And they just keep raising their prices, or
you could pay $2.99 more to get no ads.
Yeah.
That's such bullshit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I almost want to, I'll probably have to edit this part out, but just figure an alternative way how you used to do it to get everything.
Yeah.
Without necessarily needing all these services. Just because I don't even want to subscribe to them anymore.
Well, I think that the best way to do it is like everybody get on each other's family plans and everybody's like, you know, save money together and do it. You know, that to me is by far the best. There's ways to get that shit. You know what I mean? I think like certain people can get free accounts if you do certain things. I know my brother gets like a cheaper Amazon Prime account because of the disability and stuff, you know.
I know they do shit for students.
It's students, yeah. Yep. Yeah, for sure, dude. There was so speaking about meth mouth and all that shit, dude. I found a new IG account that I did not know about. It is called The Square.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Check this shit out.
That's genius.
All right.
Spanning from approximately Cave Creek Road to 32nd Street west to east, and from Bell Road down to Greenway Road north to south, which you'll also find community spanning from approximately Cave Creek Road to 32nd Street west to east, and from Bell Road down to Greenway Road north to south, which you'll also find.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
So for people who don't know, this is just like a very ghetto area in North Phoenix here.
Here, and it is right here. That shit is everywhere. Midnight Productions out here, and it is right here. That shit is everywhere. It's
For
scary.
people that don't know what Midnight Productions is,
It's a human trafficking. It's everyday people will,
Jesus.
come and lure you in and then take you, and you are a sex slave until they are done with that, and then chop you up and sell your body parts.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucked up out here, especially by the canal.
how do you know that's a real thing?
I haven't seen it. I've heard
All the crack I do tells me.
it. There's a couple ladies, because mental illness is really bad out here. It just goes undiagnosed, undetected, or whatever. People are just fending for themselves out here. There's this group of women down by the canal that you can tell there's something wrong. They're not quite right. One will have like 20 coats on, won't take any of them off. She always don't touch.
That was always a weird thing to me. I never understand that, dude. You see somebody in the middle of Phoenix in the middle of summer and they're wearing hoodies and shit. You're like, there's something wrong here. You know what I mean? You see that shit all the time. Do you think it's mostly mental health stuff? That's the problem?
Oh,
because you lived very close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's beyond the square though now, dude. It's all the way on Bell up to like the 17.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
dude.
fucked. Like I see
Indian
there's
school. Yeah.
There's TikToks I follow that kind of show that this world in a sense, in North Phoenix and stuff, and it's pretty wild, dude. And
Yeah.
it's most of it's a mixture of mental illness and fentanyl.
Yeah. There was a video where a cop walked up on a dude and the dude was literally talking to the cop and he would nod on him. The cop's like, fuck it, we're just gonna take him. Shit's crazy.
All these major cities have turned into Gotham, dude.
Yeah.
There's fucking crime. And then if you get arrested, you just get released the next day.
Open air drug markets.
Open air drug markets. Just those dashed grabs or whatever. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Here is the thing I was talking to you about in the beginning, the hash place. This is them.
It's all right. It's fixable.
Oh, nice. The Pakistani dudes.
Yeah. So how they smoke their hash is they put it on a cigarette.
Oh shit.
And they just pass the cigarette around.
John, we'll each grab one of his hands and we'll dance.
That's just crazy, right? And they just pass that around.
You have the video of the Christmas trees they made?
I'm
talking
yeah,
about?
hold on. Yeah. I think it's here. Oh, I hate this. Is it this? I think it might be this.
Damn.
Look at all that.
That's hash?
Yep.
Holy shit.
They're getting it ready. I think it was one of these. I'll find it before the end of the night. But yeah, this is in that Tirisfal Valley or wherever it's called. It's crazy, dude. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's bad as fuck.
Yeah. And then you could see, look at all the hash they got. It's just nothing but weed being passed around, hash sitting on the bed. Look at that big roll of hash.
Do you know the legal laws there in Pakistan? Are they doing something like super legal right now, or is it pretty lenient?
No, I think it's legal, dude. It's old school. Check this out. So here's a picture of them. The way that they used to do it is they would put it in goat pelts. And there's only a couple farmers out there that do it this way nowadays. And they're getting their pelts ready to put the hash in because they just got done, doing everything. But yeah, here it is. It's Tira Valley, northern Pakistan. And they're showing like how the old school used to do it.
Damn, that's nuts.
Yeah. Look here, they're in a room and they're just
Whoa.
all they care about is the hash. They don't care about the buds at all, basically. And so this is how they used to make old school hash. And then them doing that thing, they're just putting it through different size holes to get the the keef, the THC. And then this is what they, depending on how good the quality is, has a different consistency.
Holy shit.
And this is all them selling all their hash at the market every whatever month.
Keep it all local, or they export it at all? Do you know?
I don't think so. And I mean, this guy's out there selling seeds of it, or maybe helping them. I don't know. But yeah, man, this shit's crazy. Like, look at this place.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow this page for sure.
Yeah, there's a couple really good ones of them where they're at, and they're up in the northern Pakistan mountains. Yeah, look at that. Crazy.
Yeah,
The
that's
term
nuts, dude.
Christmas buds.
Yeah, no shit.
All right.
Check who's coming to Phoenix soon, dude.
Oh, nice. I just picked up some Paul Stamets, the pills.
Oh, really? The Stammet 7?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys want the maximum immunity support, this guy makes this shit called Stammet 7. You can get it like Sprouts, shit like that. But I put it in smoothies, or you can take a pill of it. But I swear to God, I haven't gotten sick in years from it. As a matter of fact, Jordan's really sick right now, and this kind of be the ultimate test to see if I get sick. But I usually don't, dude. But yeah, he's coming to do a renowned mycologist Paul Stamets explores the intersection of mushrooms and human consciousness and how these organisms from the underground can support human and planetary wellness.
Wow.
He also has that badass Netflix, or he's in that badass Netflix documentary called, what is that fucking documentary called? That mushroom one?
I forget. We talked about it. JLS Comic says, I'll be in Phoenix in a couple of weeks for work. I hope I don't get trafficked. Hit me up, JLS. Let me know where you're going to be. Fantastic Fungi, yeah. Beginning of the year, right?
Amazing fucking documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trafficking shit's crazy, dude. I've seen actually videos like at the gas stations on security footage of where you'll see like cars creeping up on people trying to lure people in and kidnap people and shit like that. Yeah, that shit is real. That goes on around here.
Yeah. What up, Dave? Remember me telling you about that crazy video I saw about people seeing things in the moon and shit?
Yeah, I've seen a few videos of like spaceships coming in and out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another video of like a base or something too.
So there's this dude here that is out of Phoenix. He's on YouTube, and he has been getting these videos in from people that are in southern Arizona that are seeing this every 12 months. They're seeing this, like, it's almost like another rotating body of a moon, another small moon or something that shows up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find this. Hold on here. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like a little mini moon, like rotating around the moon. So, if it's every 12 months, maybe that's fucking wild. Makes its own cycle to where we could finally see it.
Yeah. Every 13 months is what the guy's saying, but I'm trying to find this, dude.
That's
This
why
shit
I want
is
a fucking telescope, dude, because I would just have that fucker pointed at the moon constantly.
Yeah. Recorded a video of.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, while he's pulling this up, we still have our UFO show coming out. We're just waiting for the new year to drop. We're doing some things in the background, graphics. but it'll be an hour dedicated just to UFO sightings, old stories, footage people send us, not just UFOs, but Bigfoot, ghosts, shit like that. So, and also, if you have your own footage that you want us to talk about, feel free to send us to me or McClay, either at one of our socials on Instagram, or you can email it to us at obit1studios@gmail.com.
All right, I found
Obi-Wan
him.
said, "That's no moon."
I fucking found him.
I think of Obit1. Nice.
All right, here we go.
Is your audio is good, right, McClay?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Check this out.
And there is down here on the ground. Wing, you'll see. She didn't even see the thing next to the moon. Check this out. This
Right here.
about the same distance above the horizon.
So
Of 2022. The side of the atmosphere. It's not Seeking the Truth from November 30th of 2022, who also noticed something in the nighttime sky. This was last year, about 2 weeks after Mandy saw the object from southern Arizona. It was spotted again. So there's something up there. All these people can't be wrong, and they all can't be making up these videos. Case of the moon, but it was dark. It was like gray. Around for her and figured I'd give her a little bit more time, and I looked up to the sky. I always look at the Pleiades if I go out at night, and I look up to the sky.
So basically, that's a picture of what she saw, and he set it up on this program showing where what the moon looked like that night, and it's opposite of what the moon looked like. And he had 3 other people send this in where they see this weird object, right? And so I'm watching this video, and he's like showing like this picture, and then there's another crazy one right here. Check this out.
That looks very similar to that. It's just in a different location, different atmospheric conditions.
Now it's above the moon.
It makes it look a little different, but there's something there. You're going to hear somebody say, "What is that?"
Right?
That's what they're looking at now.
All right, so I think the algorithm hears that somehow,
For
right?
Sure.
For some reason, it sees it, and it is what it is. And I get this.
There's a face. All right. Y'all see that? Now that's the face, people.
Wait, what?
It's up there again.
Sherry, come look.
Shut the fuck up. Why do you
Look at that face, bro? Look at that.
What? What is this? What kind of fuckery is this?
This guy's face near the moon, December 21st, 2023. I thought it was a joke at first, but one takes the cake. This one takes the cake. It's a new viral video about the face near the moon in Kentucky at 1:45 a.m. Look at this shit, dude. Look at how funny this is, bro. He's even got a little inset, right, of the family.
Look at this.
It's up there again. There's the face.
Watch.
This is not an app.
I was looking at that dot at
It's a
first. That's
face.
why I didn't see
Everybody's
the
out here.
face.
Everybody's out here looking. We're coming out here to see.
Watch this.
God.
This is so funny, bro. Look.
Y'all see that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Now, hold up. Let me.
Look at, see, he's got another phone. He's on his phone, and you can see it's like opening its eye. Like,
what the fuck?
Wait, just wait.
Let me zoom so everybody
Watch.
can see
Look.
it.
I'm watching.
Do you see that? He's got his eye open, bro.
Nice.
Is that big light supposed to be the moon?
Yeah. And he's zooming in on it. And when he zooms in on
it,
it,
never gets that bright when you zoom, even when you zoom in though.
and when he zooms in on it, so you can barely see, you can't see anything, but when he zooms in on it,
y'all see that? That's crazy. Now,
Look at, he's even got it in the
let me
inset.
Zoom so everybody can see it. Nice. Zoom on it. Hey, y'all need to call somebody. Yeah. Tell them we're out here, what we're looking at. Now, y'all see this. You see it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there it is. That's a nice, crispy face. Hey, somebody got another phone? I don't want to be the only one recording this.
He sounds so fake when he talks.
Yeah, you got to get.
You know what I mean?
Got to get
Yeah.
this. We're all out here. We're just out here looking. There's a dog. Even the dog's tripping. There it is.
Right? That's crazy. Look at the comments, bro. I need an explanation. Anyone care to share? Let's see here. People are saying it's God looking down on them. People are believing it. It's the Bible, Project Bluebeam. So it got me thinking, this guy
what is he doing?
he's got to just be fucking with people, right?
Well, is his whole channel like that?
That's the
I
first think
way
so.
To find out. Like, is just click on it and you can tell that.
All right.
It's kind of a face up there.
What's his thing say? Oh, he just reposts shit.
Yeah. There's one of the moon things. This is crazy, dude.
It's kind of a face up there.
Says Project Bluebeam. Is that God? Nothing about this looks real. This was funny. Somebody said it says November 4th, and he responds to him. He's like, look at what he says. This wigged me out because I was like, if he's responding to people, he's really playing into this. He goes, my friend, I have 3 different videos of this starting in November till now. And then somebody goes, so now you're saying it? Yeah. And then he goes, my friend, I have 3 different videos of this from November till now. And then he says something about like, this is why I don't talk to commenters, because you guys are a bunch of idiots. This is real. All this crazy stuff.
So you believe it?
No, this is fake as fuck, bro. He's got to be just fucking with people. Like, how many people are, and that's what I'm getting is, how many of these people are just fucking with people, and it's fun to them, and it's just a complete fucking, and they even play into it, like they even get into it, you know what I mean? And
the commenters,
yeah, no, like play into the role, like no, I think that, you know what I mean? No, this is real, you know?
It's kind of like the fucking Nintendo shit,
bro. I got something crazy to show you about that.
Let's do it.
Check this out, dude. This is nuts.
I could almost assure you don't have... So here's a fun little piece of gaming hardware I could almost assure you don't have in your collection and probably have never seen before. So long before we had Raspberry Pis and emulators and internet, we had the NES and video game rental stores like Blockbuster. That's where one of these little babies would come in handy. See, there used to be this thing called floppy disks. You'd buy them for real cheap in bulk packs at like Fry's Electronics, and you could store stuff on there. But how do you get it from a cartridge to a floppy disk? This thing actually plugs right into the top of a Super Nintendo.
I've seen
it
that
has
thing.
this wonderful
That popped
little
up on my
cartridge
TikTok.
slot on it. That's where you would stick your NES cartridges. Once this behemoth was all put together, you'd pop a floppy disk in and copy the game to the floppy.
That's how they were getting games on their computer back in the day. Did you know about this back then?
No, I did not. I just saw that like a few days ago. I've been researching a lot of Nintendo and gaming history recently just because of the video. Honestly, trying to get to the bottom of the cartridge bullshit. But
this is why crazy. Yeah, having the top down thing like Sega and Super Nintendo did is how I remember Game Genie. I don't ever remember Game Genie for the NES. I remember it having the top down. But this is crazy, dude. I didn't know they had that back then, you know? And they were stealing games back then.
Yeah, that's craziness, dude. Yeah, there's this channel I discovered I wanted to show you, dude. It's I don't know, maybe you already know about it, but it's called Gaming Historian.
Yeah.
He does these little 50-minute videos of like the story and history of like Super Mario Brothers 3 and Punch Out and just the consoles and shit. And it's these videos are very well crafted and edited together, dude. It's like little mini documentaries of all your favorite games and shit. Like this Punch Out one's great because it gets into the whole how it started off as an arcade and then it evolves into the the Nintendo, then how they got Mike Tyson involved. Like the guy was literally in America and the boxing fight was on the TV and he was like, oh, we need to get Mike Tyson, and then he had a 3-year contract. They didn't renew it because of of course
The rape
all
issues.
allegations. I think I don't know if it was the rape allegations at that time, but it was with the shit with
Robin Givens.
Yeah, Robin Givens. Like I think it was something abusive towards her or
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, it's a fucking dude. That channel is so fucking good, dude.
I love how Mr. Super Macho Man was originally the end guy, but then they got Tyson. They had the game
totally.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, like there was another last guy, and then they just you're right. They added Mike Tyson. There was this
Yeah.
other video. I gotta find it, but this guy that speed runs Mike Tyson, but in order for it to get the best time, like there's certain things that happen in the game only 5% of the time, so you have to do the speed run and hope that 5% of the time happens, like say on Mike Tyson, and then if it doesn't and you fuck up, you have to start all over and shit. But these guys like figured all these little crazy things to speed run through Punch Out and shit, by like literally how the program of the game works. It's insane, dude.
Yep. Yeah.
How the speedrunners are.
I used to do that back when there was a game on Super Nintendo that came out called Super Punch Out.
Mhm.
And me and my brother would figure we would figure out how to speed run those because I just figured it out of nowhere. This was back when it first came out, and I used to be able to get like the final end guys down in like 7 seconds, and they would save records. And it would be, hitting them at a certain jump, and like, how like you would hit certain like Bald Bull or King Hippo, to do certain things at certain times. It's the same way with Super Punch Out, but they're like a little bit more hidden, and it was so much fun figuring those things out. And that's basically become a whole new brand of content, is these speed runs, figuring
it's
that
insane,
shit out,
dude. Even like the Halo ones, literally any game now has a speed runner. And it's like the guitar, the ones that blow me away are like the Guitar Hero ones. They just shred on it.
Yeah. There's that famous documentary about that one guy that lied about it and everything.
Oh yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, we talked about that actually. Like I remember we like called him out. We're like, this guy's a bitch.
Yeah. That's funny.
Man, I wish I could find that speedrunning video. It's pretty crazy. I'll find it for the next show though, for sure. I did get was it Mario Wonder for Christmas?
Oh, nice.
So me and Jordan been playing that. It's pretty fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like a old school left to right scrolling, but just next level, just animation and things that you can do.
Yeah.
Like there's like these weird 3-dimensional thing. It's hard to explain. Like you can go like into like, how like there's the background and it's like graphics. Sometimes you can go into the background graphics and do crazy shit. It's weird.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. Yeah, JLS is the Tetris guys who roll the controllers are nuts. Yeah. Yep, that was nuts.
And then I was there's a documentary we watched about Mario Paint because Jordan, that was like
Oh,
one
I
of her
remember
favorite
that
games, and I didn't know anything about it because you have to remember my family went the Sega route instead of Super Nintendo, so I missed out on a lot of that shit, but it was fucking amazing. I didn't realize it came with like a mouse. It was like one of the first games where you could like
we had it
hard on there, and it was because they felt pressure from parents to like have some content for kids so that they can learn shit, so they came out with fucking Mario Paint, and that was like one of their #1 games.
That's smart.
And people still to this day are making like short films with it. They'll make like animations and shit with Mario Paint, and
yeah,
they're like and stuff like that. And they're like real cheesy, but
I don't think we ever used it much. I think we went on there, me and my brother, because it was one of the first games that I remember getting, and it came with like even like a little mouse pad thing, and
and
different
then you could only
controller.
save one thing, so people would plug in their VCRs and then save their projects to the VCRs back then.
Wow,
that they would create. So,
that's funny.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's the one thing Nintendo has on everybody, man, is just
nostalgia,
but just like they don't have to worry about like say Red Dead Redemption 2, the graphics are so fucking good, dude. I'm literally blown away, like holy shit. But Nintendo doesn't need that. And I was actually just talking to Jordan earlier with, I was like, they just focus on like being cute,
fun.
Does that make sense?
They're like the Disney of video games.
Yeah, like even their bad guys on Mario, it's like they're all like cute in a way. You know what I mean? Like, because I noticed Jordan saying that while she's playing. Oh, these are cute. Oh, these are cute. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what this is. This is just like cute, you know. But I don't think of it. I just think it's fun, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Nintendo's the shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
When the fuck are you gonna get those Zeldas?
Dude, I'm playing the free ones, man. I'm almost done with Minish Cap. I'm about halfway through it. I play probably like, I don't know, a couple hours a day, maybe.
So Jordan, I think her uncle is getting us on a family Nintendo plan, so I'm gonna have access to all those games.
Dude, it's everything, bro. It's awesome. Like I mean, I would definitely play Mario if I had it right now, but I don't need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm playing. These are all new to me. I didn't play any of these, and they're my favorite type of Zelda. You know, the look of A Link to the Past. It's exactly how they play. They like A Link to the Past. It was on Game Boy and then Game Boy Advance. All Nintendo 64 stuff is on there too. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Same with GameCube, I think.
Yeah. That's
so
pretty incredible how you can do that.
Yeah, bro. It's awesome. It's amazing.
I wanted to play a clip from the new Rogan today because he had probably one of my favorite guests of all time. I think you might be able to agree with this. He had John Reeves on. Do you remember John Reeves?
Oh, yeah. The Boneyard guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the podcast started off with Rogan just going, congratulations, you were fucking right. You were fucking right. Because remember, he goes, yeah, that museum fucking dumped 50 tons of like woolly mammoth tusks and all this crazy shit into the Hudson River. And it's been there for over 100 years. Well, since that last podcast, all these fucking divers went down there and started finding all this crazy shit, right? And they barely even found anything as far as how much shit they dumped in there. And it's because they just didn't want to deal with it. Well, anyway, it gets to this, dude, this guy is fucking nuts, and his theories on everything that happened. Something got really hot and caused the oceans to rise 400 feet and just flood everything out. Because he just has this, I think it's like a 2-acre area of just the most insane amount of fucking bones, dude, of like woolly mammoths and saber-tooths and all kinds of crazy shit, right? I highly suggest watching the first one if you haven't seen it and then watching this podcast. But anyway, they start fucking drinking and shit. And I want to see how you interpret this clip, dude, because this is fucking wild to me. And they talk about what if they were to find human bones mixed with these bones, right? Because if they found like a guy next to a woolly mammoth, like that would set that guy back 40,000 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially for that area, which is wild, right?
Yeah.
Let me play you this, and you tell me what the fuck you think from this, because this is wild.
Right? That's the problem.
I think you called him the dude.
Yeah, the dude.
Yeah.
The problem with the dude is then it becomes archaeology, right?
Yeah, dudes are archaeology.
Yeah, and dudes mean that the university's coming or whoever, government's coming.
Hypothetically, let's say you found a dude.
Right.
And hypothetically, let's say the university did come look at it.
And hypothetically, they said, okay, you need to go turn yourself into the troopers. Why? Because those are human remains. So if somebody did find that, they'd have to go to the troopers and fill out a report.
So we found a dead body.
They'd have to say we found human remains.
Right.
And let's say the person taking the report said, let me get a homicide team out here to talk to you. And you hypothetically said, that bone is older than everybody in this building, all their ancestors combined, going back 100 generations. Well, we're not interested in that then. Get out of here. Well, get out of here after the report's written. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Yeah.
So everything was okay.
So if hypothetically, completely hypothetically, if they found a dude that's 40,000 years old, then shit gets wild.
Sure could.
Because if they found this dude in the same level of permafrost where you're finding woolly mammoths.
Hypothetically, let's say it was 10 feet away from a woolly mammoth skull.
Hypothetically.
Dude, what's going on?
That would.
Do you think he's like do you think he found one?
Yeah, 100%.
When I was watching this, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he called out the police, and the police said, yeah, so there's probably a police report. That's what he's saying. He's telling people, he's telling the internet to go search for a police report, probably.
Dude, this podcast was absolutely phenomenal. I still got to watch like the last 40 minutes of it, but
yeah, that was excellent right there, man.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
it's all
just
the
that
whole
little
podcast is like that, dude.
That you could tell they're just drinking, they're just fucking getting wasted.
And but he's really passionate about because he's like thinking he only.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
He only has like 15, 20 years left, he says, but what he wants is people just to like come and actually carbon what they call it when you carbon date all the bones and shit. But the other thing is those bones that they dumped in the Hudson, they still have like I think 50 tons of it somewhere that they haven't even looked at or touched in 100 years, and he wants them just to like even look at those or do something with them, because they're just sitting there, and like there's all this history that's in there and shit. And he'll go down to the museum. He's like, they won't even fucking talk to me. They just let me sit out in the rain for fucking 4 hours and shit. I went down there with the Alaska University and shit. And there's all this politics and all this fuckery and all this crazy shit. But dude, there's all this crazy bone. And you know what I think when he talks about the theory that he has, like it just got washed out from the ocean and shit, is just that whole polar shift. You know what I mean? Because they talk about it. He doesn't even think it happened just once. He's like talking about it's probably happened like 10,000 years ago, then 12,000 years ago, then this, maybe again this amount of time, So like all the shit he says kind of lines up with everything Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson says, dude. And it's fucking so good. I think he's up there with one of my top 5 guests now, dude.
Yeah. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's I gotta go watch that.
And then he's just like, there's like 20 minutes. He's just giving fucking Rogan gifts, like all these different fucking. He gave him like an ivory fucking pistol grip, you know what I mean, and shit for his kids and all this crazy jewelry. That's like, he's like, oh, how old is this? He's like, oh, 40,000 years old. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine that if that's true?
What, the human thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to that. Sorry, I digress.
Oh my god, dude, that shit is crazy because I you know what I instantly start doing? I start thinking aliens, bro. Right? Like you think about the talk about how there's been so many generations before us and that they've probably just started over, that type of thing. Yeah.
They even brought up those crazy structures in Japan that are underwater. I guess that Graham Hancock swam down. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
They're these huge, tremendous, large structures, dude, with 90 degrees angles and doors and corridors. And they're trying to say that it's natural. It came natural.
Yeah.
And Graham Hancock was like, that's not fucking natural. And it looks like giants live there, dude.
Yeah.
Because they're so huge. So, like, we haven't even seen shit.
Have Have you ever heard the story about the red-haired giants that lived in, I want to say it was Arizona or Utah or something, and the Native American tribe that was there uh, actually killed them off? When the way they killed them is they burnt them in their cave that they lived in. And dude, there is like history that goes back that this Native American tribe of them talking about these big giants that live there, and
Dude,
supposedly they found bones, dude.
I'm so happy you're mentioning that because I've been following. I'm not saying I believe it, but I love following giants, dude. Especially like 'cause
Yeah.
they'll show up on my TikTok. But you're right. There's a lot of not just with Native Americans, but all over the fucking world. Just like this crazy weird history with giants everywhere, and especially all these things that they're telling us are mountains, but they're actually like huge tree stumps and shit like that, and how the world
Yeah.
was just like a lot bigger and larger than it was at one time. And I'm not saying I
Yeah.
believe all that, but I love like thinking about that. How awesome that would be. But isn't that all that shit in the Bible?
Yeah, it talks
Giants
about
and shit.
but it also talks about angels, right? The Nephilim and all that stuff, Anunnaki, the whole Sumerian thing. Listen, that's the other thing that I love. There's a couple of things that I really love to talk about, man, or that I love to learn about. One of them is super old lore and history on like the Sumerians and stuff, and they talk about some crazy stuff. They talk about some crazy stuff in the old Vedic Indian Vedas, like, with how the aliens come and they actually have these way to disrupt the earth and cause problems. Like there's all these stories about that out there.
Do you have any good books to read on the Sumerians or anything?
There's a lot of YouTube stuff out there.
YouTube,
There's a
yeah.
lot of YouTube stuff, man. There's so many, so good. But another one that I love learning about like that history stuff, and there's a lot of fake stuff out there too that, like when it comes to religions and that whole thing that happened with Christianity and the Romans. And during, if you guys ever get a chance, there's a YouTube video called Caesar's Messiah, and it talks about how Christianity was basically written to be the Caesars. It is so fascinating because it all fits in. It's the same reason that people like love the divine or Da Vinci Code, because like those cool thoughts of like that. Shakespeare didn't write Shakespeare. It was actually
Oh yeah. Someone else.
Yeah, and to me that like those stories are really cool. And Graham Hancock and this dude are basically doing that type of thing. They're finding the real what's
I know,
really
and
going
it
on.
just makes me think about how indoctrinated we are just from our schooling. Like I feel like there was just so much shit held on, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's on purpose or what, but I feel like we're taught a different kind of history than that what really happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And then on top of that, a lot of it just got lost and burned down, and like the Library of Alexander and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit's really crazy, dude. You think like how far we would, like, if they never lost that data, would we be further in our
but
technology?
Then they're also hiding a bunch of crazy shit probably too, like in the Vatican.
Yeah,
and all this shit that's
the government.
back,
Yeah. Did you happen to see the new what they? I know you don't like Marvel or stuff, but they have a new What If series. It's the animation.
Did
you happen to see that? It looks pretty good, dude. And they released the episodes. They've got like 8 episodes, and it's the What If series. It's probably the only good thing that Marvel is doing. They did a season 1 a while back. It's really cool animation, but they did one about basically they created a new character, and it was during the time of when they were looking for the what is that called? The Fountain of Youth. You remember, like, that's a true story. Like the conquistadors or whatever from Spain came to the Americas looking for the fountain of youth in Florida, And dude, it was really. I watched it today. It was really fucking good, man.
I'll
But
check
I
it out.
love how they like paired it with history. And then there's another episode called 1602 that they pair with history. And I think that just kind of grabs certain people when you pair it with history like that. It makes
Well,
it
yeah,
kinda
because it
cool.
doesn't make it seem as fantasy. Like
Yeah.
it grounds it.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you realize
Totally.
like, oh, this actually was real. You know.
Yeah. Yep. Fucking A.
Have you ever seen this dude's content? Hang on. You ever seen this guy? Okay. This guy started showing up on my TikTok about a week ago, and he has the voice of a radio host, the hair of a goddess, and no, he's actually a former Blizzard employee. But
Okay.
you know the character that South Park makes fun of, like for playing WoW. He's got the chip on him and shit. That's his dad. They actually based the character off of his dad, and he used to work at Blizzard too. But
Oh, wow.
like check this dude out. He's pretty funny.
Hold on.
First stream in the entire website. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to hit F12. And I want you to see this. You see how that says Amazon IVS? Amazon IVS is interactive video service put out by Amazon. That is the back end of Twitch. They're renting the same system that Twitch is. Now, why is this a problem? Because Kick, they have a category. That category, if you type in the word other, will show up as other watch party. This used to be other TV shows and movies. It has hundreds of people illegally streaming movies and TV shows in it right now, including Disney content, movies, NFL stuff, all kinds of shit. I went onto Trainwreck's stream on Kick, and I talked to him and I said, hey man, I would be comfortable streaming on your platform if you guys didn't have a category incentivizing piracy. This is absurd. What are you doing? And he called me an idiot for 30 minutes straight on his stream. Then 24 hours later, he deleted the VOD. Then they changed that category from other TV shows and movies to other watch party. And they forgot to change the URL. It's still other TV shows and movies. But I'm the dipshit, right? I'm the idiot.
Wow.
Doesn't that guy sound fucking like he was built to make content?
Yeah, he's a radio voice, totally, dude.
Hang on, let me play you another video of him really quick.
That was crazy, actually, man. That's actually true.
Listen how awesome his job was at Blizzard. This is hilarious.
Yeah, so I banned about 2 million players when I worked for Blizzard. The reason why I liked catching people that were botting is twofold. One, I love solving a puzzle. And what I would do is I would try to find detection methods to be able to find those botters. And number two, I really like reading things like the Owned Core forums, because that's a place where a bunch of people who use bots actually go. And they would go on there and they would cry. And I would print them out and I'd put them on the wall around my desk. And we would get pizza on the days that we did band waves. We would sit there and drink their tears. And it was the funniest shit of the goddamn planet to me. I only botted one time and I lost my WoW account of 10 years. Eat my ass. Hilarious. Funniest shit on the planet to me.
That guy rules on.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, dude. That was great.
Oh man, there's a bunch of them, but yeah, I don't even honestly even know his name. Oh, Pirate Software. Yeah, follow him, dude, because I think you would love it. I think you would relate to it even more than me because you're actually a fan of Blizzard, or was a fan at least.
Yeah.
You know what he talks about though is how the foundation of Blizzard and all the good people that work there have
Is
all
ruined.
moved on. Well, no, they have all moved on to other games. So he'll be like, yeah, you know, Marvel this. It's like this Marvel card game. He's like, you know why that game's awesome? Because it was this so-and-so from Blizzard. He did this and blah, blah, blah. And he moved on. And I respect him because I used to work with him. Oh, he made Hearthstone or whatever. He's like, now he fucking makes this. And I know he's going to make good shit. No one at Blizzard that's good works at Blizzard anymore, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yep. That's interesting. All right. Do you want to get into this? Well, hold on. Let me run and let my dog out real quick. I'm just going to run and let her out 1 second. She's crying over here.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, to let us know what strain you are smoking. Let us know if it's a indica or if it's a sativa. Also, if you want, I know everyone's been going on their fucking package out this winter because it's getting cold. But if you want to save 20% off plus free shipping, just use promo code Bogcast at manscaped.com. They just came out with the 4.0 It's used. You can use it to shave your balls, your beard, whatever you need, your chest. I know McClay needs to shave his fucking, all kinds of nasty shit. So use 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Just use promo code Bogcast. I'm not sure if you guys are fans of Kill Tony or not, but check this out. He fucking just absolutely destroys these guys. I've actually never seen this clip before, but if you guys are a fan of Kill Tony, you'll enjoy this.
You ain't no wrestler. What the fuck you got on wrestler shoes for? Whoa, you guys are mean. Absolutely.
Jimmy Neutron granddaddy right here.
You guys look like a before and after for a product that doesn't work.
Oh, we designed before and
For real,
before?
Sid? For real? Is that funny from the break room?
True or false? While filming.
What's so funny about that is you could just see the joy in Tony's eyes when he gets.
Whoa, you guys are mean.
See, like right there, he's like, "Oh, I get to roast you. I'm gonna fucking destroy these two dudes."
Absolutely. Jimmy Neutron granddaddy right here.
You guys look like a before and after for a product that doesn't work.
He's like,
Oh, we designed before.
"We just like the before and the before."
For real? Is that funny from the break room?
Fucking Tony cracks me up. I don't know if you guys watch Kill Tony or not, but there's a special New Year's Eve show where they're actually playing inside of an arena. I'm not actually sure how I feel about that, but they have two shows. I think the 30th and the 31st, so that'll be kind of interesting. I think you have to order it. It might be like $25. I was telling them just about the special Kill Tony New Year's show.
Oh, nice.
So,
I listened to the Legion of Skanks Christmas special with my brother. He said they all got wasted. They all played that game where you tie 40s to your hands and you gotta drink them.
Me and Jordan watched that. That's Jordan's favorite podcast. She absolutely loves that. Like right up there with Kill Tony. She loves Louis J. Gomez.
I can't stand Louis J. Gomez.
She just loves him. She loves him. You know what? Years ago, I thought he did annoy me, but he actually like really grew on me. Like he's
I don't hate him as much as I used to.
And I also really highly respect him just because he's the one that really runs like the Gas Digital and the Skank Fest and all that shit. Like to put that all together, man. That's one of the best comedy festivals in the world.
Yeah. Abby.
Shit on the barking. Hold on.
I was gonna show you guys this. I don't know if you guys play video games or not. I'm trying to find a new game, but check this motherfucker's new setup.
I love looking at people's driving sim setups,
this,
but I have not seen one like this. Last time we looked at a dashboard for like, race car, this guy's got a trucker setup with the full dash, the giant monitors. Look at even the side mirrors.
That's pretty
how
bad,
big
though.
they are.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. Those guys get into that big time. Big time,
I think
dude.
they're just like they like failed at the real life trucking, couldn't get their license, or like I'll just buy the simulator.
Yeah, I bet you they probably just like fuck it. I'm just gonna get the simulator. They already have another job that they like or something. You know what I mean? So
being a trucker is really hard work.
Fuck yeah, bro. They're always on the road.
Our mutual friend Elijah does that, and he fucking busts his ass. Alrighty, well, I guess we can get into the Kanye kind of funny, fucked up videos, unless there's anything else you wanted to get into.
Do we want to talk about the craziness of this year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got to talk about who had the craziest TDS.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, man.
I'm
lot
gonna
of
have to
people.
go with either Rob Reiner or Robert De Niro. But
Yeah, I'm going to say Rob Reiner.
I'm going to say Rob Reiner. If De Niro had a Twitter account, maybe he would be as bad, but Rob Reiner literally tweets about it like 3 to 5 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. They get so mad. Michael Rappaport's up there.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
I can't stand Rappaport, man.
Are we going with TDS or just people we just can't stand?
Well, TDS. I think he's got some of the worst TDS, man.
Supposedly, like a couple weeks ago, he's like, "Yeah, I might vote for him now." Like, he
really
even flipped. Yeah, he even flipped.
Wow. Yeah, man, that's interesting.
And look, let's look at this clear. We're not like these big Trump guys or anything. It's just funny. These like Rob Reiner, no story or anything happens. He'll just tweet like, "If we want democracy in the United States, we need to say no to Donald Trump."
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, who's even thinking about Donald Trump? This would be like 2 years ago, even like.
Yeah.
In the Biden shit, and it's just like, what the fuck?
I was watching this video on just about how much money we've spent, like on crazy the Ukrainian stuff, and how you could have taken like a tenth of that and just got rid of homelessness or whatever,
Oh yeah, that's what that John Reeves guy was talking about. He's like, you could take that, build a pipeline here, do this and do that, and send everything to Maui and have change.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing this year across that whole thing is how bad I was watching a show, I forget, it was a podcast maybe, and that we're talking about Karens and stuff like that, and just how there's so many people out there that are so quick and willing to like flip on somebody or rat on somebody if it involves like money and this and this, and one of the guys was Brazilian, and he's like, your society has no sense of honor. It has no sense of honor anymore. And it was like a gut punch, bro. It was like, holy shit, that's it. Like, we don't have a sense of honor. People would flip on somebody for clout, Instagram clout in a second.
I think it's just, social media and has just absolutely destroyed everything. Plus, it's been like 40, 50 years of everyone just on insane SSRIs constantly. You know what I mean? So everyone's just bugging out on that. And then you have everyone just, experimenting and doing drugs anyway. Plus, now everything's lawless. There's no crimes.
Yeah.
They're literally having everyone just fight and butt heads against each other,
Yeah, and put it on social media.
But what I realized too is certain groups of people, like I was hanging out with a group of people a couple weeks ago, dude, and if you saw us, you'd be like, oh, those are some crazy libtards, because the people are left like they just, that's what, what I'm saying. Yeah, they just lick the part. They're the coolest, sweetest people in the world, and I never really enjoyed hanging out with them. But what I realize is from that, they live these. This is ridiculous, dude. They were afraid to act like they listen to Kanye, and they all do, right? And I realized that they live these two different lives. They have to have this online persona where they're part of this club, and they have to put all this turd out to be like, don't cancel me. I'm for this thing. When they just learned about it fucking 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm part of this latest thing. But then in real life, dude, they give zero fucks about that. And they're just like us. Seriously.
Yeah.
But they're afraid. I'm probably because we're older. We just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The social clout and the cancel thing.
So worried about that. They're so worried about that.
Yeah, and it's sad, man. It's like another thing to let it run their lives.
Funny though? No matter what, at some point everyone gets eaten alive.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Yep.
You make one little mistake.
Well, one thing that's very interesting is, and we kind of talked about it, how there's so many people put their whole lives online nowadays, but that's the truth. Like, there's so much stuff online. If you're in, you have to make a decision. You either hide behind a fake name and a fake avatar, or you're you're online. You can't. You know what I mean? Like there, if you're online and you say you are who you are, they're gonna go and find something about you. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah,
so many
expose it.
people and
Yeah.
look for something, and the second that they give into them, they've won, and now they can do that for anything you do. It's
Well, you
sad.
definitely
It's
can't
very
ever
sad.
apologize.
And that's the other thing.
If you
But that's the other.
apologize, then they'll be like, "Oh, he didn't mean it."
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. You know what I mean? Like you're just never gonna win. You're better
Yeah.
off just doing what Tony did when he got canceled. Is
Yes.
just ignored it for 2 weeks and act like it didn't happen, and talked about it years later, and his show just got way bigger and more famous.
Yeah.
It's kind of what Rogan
dude.
does. Rogan, anytime they try to cancel him, he's like, "I just take mushrooms."
Yeah.
I don't know how you could do that though. That would probably. I feel like that would send me into a fucking panic trip.
Last hiking video I watched, there was a dude being stalked by a mountain lion.
Jesus
I'm like, what the
Christ.
fuck? Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been very interesting. Did you see this new video that came out at the Delta Airlines?
Is it the immigrant ones or the gay dudes?
This one.
Oh.
What about when an adult employee misgenders you intentionally?
While he's talking, you're talking.
You just misgendered me again.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Gotcha.
Both
That's
of
a
you
Netflix
have.
star.
Wasn't intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also.
I love how he says that, dude. There's so many people that don't know how to have a conversation anymore. You know what I mean? And I love how he's just like,
yeah, give this man a raise.
Yeah.
She did do it intentionally twice.
You're talking to me too.
You said she and then you said he.
You're being condescending, and if you want to continue,
Ooh.
I have full authority to escort you out the building right this moment. If you want to play that game with me,
okay.
Would you like?
Good for him, man. A great way to answer. Great way to handle this.
Yeah,
like,
he's getting praised, at least on Twitter. But the other person is actually a Netflix star. Do you know that? An actor?
No.
Yeah, from Netflix. I think it's the show's like 13 Reasons something or whatever. But it's actually like a famous actor.
Wow. Yeah, this blew me away. I couldn't believe how well this guy handled it. And that's the other thing. I just don't think people need to know, like that video. Did you see that video where, like, I think that you showed it to me the other day, where there was a guy that was just walking and the car kind of like came up close to him and he just walked up to the guy and he's like, just tapped him and said, "Hey, I'm here." And the person got mad that they tapped his car. And the guy's like, "No, I'm just letting you know that you almost hit me and everything's
but
cool."
He's really
I'm walking
polite
away.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, "No, I'm just letting you know that you almost hit me in a polite way." It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but every person that I've ever hired for a film project and they have like pronouns in their bio and shit, they're all a pain in the ass. It's like they're saying in their bio, "I'm a pain in the ass."
Yeah.
Because it's like, doesn't it seem self-righteous to do all that shit? Call me by this. Like, call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Dude, check this out. I don't know if this is real or what, but you know Deontay Wilder is? He's a boxer. Look at his legs on this. What is...
Can stay at them sparrow legs. Fucking hell. What are them legs?
Those are like the... Look at those things, dude. Look how big his upper body is compared to his lower body.
Yeah, he's got super skinny legs, man. Whoa. Is that real?
I don't know.
Bro, that's crazy. I was watching
like, you think leg day would be super important to a boxer, like just keeping your grounding and...
Yeah. I was watching a thing about a boxer. Let me see if I can find this. There's this badass new boxer that's coming. That like he's won his last like 5 fights by having the other boxer say I'm done. Have you seen that guy?
Have you ever tried this exercise real quick? What's that exercise called? That's why fucking gym equipment fucking reeks.
Jesus. Do you see a guy won $104 or $500,000 on a sports bet? He had to have a 14 pick parlay. 14, so he had 14 picks, and it was down to the last guy.
Come on, come on, come on, go!
No way.
Oh my God, hold on. Watch the replay. Did he just go down? Yes!
Yes!
It's good! Oh my God.
$489K. he won.
$5?
Yeah.
That's how DraftKings gets you. They're like, I'm signing
Everybody, yeah, they're gonna make
Have
that
a
3
chance.
times over next week. Yeah.
That's probably fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is how they do ads now. They do them a vertical, you know what I mean? And they try to make them seem like they're shot naturally. That's probably fake. That's a DraftKings ad, bro.
Yeah.
Because I got all excited. I was like, yeah, I'm going to sign up. Check this out, bro. This is nuts.
Whoa. Is it hollow?
There's the doggy. How was that ride?
That's a first.
It went after a squirrel.
Wow, dude.
And it got inside the tree.
That is awesome. That would fucking suck, dude.
I know. In the comments, when I was scrolling down, someone posted a picture of a dog that got stuck and it was mummified.
Oh, I
And it
saw
just
that. I've
fucking-
seen that one.
And it just
I've seen that.
fucking broke my heart.
Yeah, it
Thinking
does
of a
break your
dog
heart.
Stuck in there, you know.
Yeah, that shit does break your heart, man, big time.
So don't scroll. If you watch that video, don't scroll down.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. No, thank you. Have you seen this post that's going out around? It's you know that song Pure Imagination on Willy Wonka? Have you seen the post where they take out the music?
I don't think so.
Imagination by Gene Wilder without music is truly magical.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it.
It's so cool they can do that.
There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Dude, that's so crazy. They do that with like AI, right? They're able to do it with AI now. Like that's how they do the Beatles song.
Yeah, because
They
you
did
could you could separate tracks and shit now.
Yeah. They weren't able to do it until AI was able to come in and.
You know what's funny is I don't know if you've seen like the trailer for the new Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
But there's that movie and I think 2 or 3 other movies that came out that are musicals, but they don't tell you at all in the trailer or anything. And because they know that if people find out if they're musicals that they might not go. I mean, everyone
Wow.
should expect kind of Wonka to, I guess. Even though that movie looks like it's fucking sucks. But yeah. Even like people who make trailers know musicals are gay.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is real, but this site Mossimo, they usually post good shit, but this is incredible if this is real. A pink snake. Like, look at this thing, dude.
Pink and yellow. Holy shit. That's got to be a filter, right?
I don't know. That's what I thought, but they never really do that. And then I looked in the comments and
wow.
No one said
It's one of those
anything
green
But I know
tree
what you mean,
pythons.
because we have showed stuff before that had filters on it. That was
Yeah.
my immediate thought.
Bro, that is beautiful. If that is real, holy shit.
I even comment like, is this real?
That's
Yeah, I
real.
guess pink is more normal than you would think in nature.
Yeah, it looked like taffy, man. That was amazing. That was damn definitely one of the coolest things I've seen. I don't know. Oh, this is kind of crazy. I don't know. This is a cloud.
What the fuck?
Yeah. In Chile, on November 30th. It's crazy, right?
That's what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cloaked UFO.
Yeah, could be. Clouds do crazy shit.
Have you seen these diving ships?
Oh yeah, these are badass, bro. That can go to the bottom of the floor of the
Yeah.
ocean. Yeah. Oh, these are so amazing, dude.
I can't believe it.
Dude, you know all the archaeology they're gonna be able to find in the Thames River and shit? This is so cool. Wow.
Surfing as a means to establish an oxygen-filled space underwater. When activated, it attaches to the seabed, and a compressor blows air into the diving bell, expelling the remaining water through pressure. Before entering the diving bell, the crew must adapt to the high-pressure environment in a pressurized chamber. Once acclimated, they can descend directly into the diving bell through a staircase. Inside, a variety of sunken objects can be observed on the riverbed, and if the items are too heavy, a crane can be used to lift them directly. Despite its futuristic
Dude, that is amazing, bro.
boasting a history of 50 years, it primarily
You're probably only going to get better, too.
Dude, that would be amazing. There's a YouTube channel, a couple YouTube channels I watch. They're called mudlarkers, and they're like people that have these permits to go on the foreshore of the Thames River whenever the tide is out, and then they just go looking and they find all these old archaeological, all the way 1,000 years up to 1,000 years old coins, old cool like pins, and it's some of the coolest shit, dude, that they find.
That's dope.
And it's because it's so old.
I love that. I love those. I get videos of what do they call it? Is it like magnet fishing or whatever?
Yeah.
And they'll just go to different riverbeds or just different parts of the world, and all kinds of wild shit comes up, dude.
Yeah. That's super cool, man. That was awesome.
Look at this fucker,
shit.
dude.
Whoa. That's badass.
That looks fucking dope.
Yeah, that was sick. So there's this another channel I watch where this guy he like has octopuses as the little octopus as pets, and somebody caught unintentionally a blue ring octopus. You know what those are?
Those really dangerous ones.
Yeah. And it was a
I saw a video of
baby.
a lady holding one, and she didn't know about how dangerous it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
So he got sent one, and he was like, I don't know what to do with it. And so he started raising it. Look at this thing, dude. How fucking
they're smart
crazy
as
is
fuck.
that? Yeah. He figures it out, and watch what he does when he figures it out. He's like, oh my God. And he freaks out. They like no they have a straight up brain, man.
I was just watching these videos where they have experiments where they go up a wall and they have to pull things down and all kinds of crazy shit. And they were, they literally, the octopus was fucking with it for a few minutes, stopped, and you could see it thinking about it. And then it went up and it figured it out. And they were like, holy shit.
Yep.
Those things are alien, dude.
This is how he was giving the octopus its food when he first got it. Look at how crazy those things are, dude. Just a little tiny guy.
What do you mean? Is he feeding it on that other stick?
Yeah, so they're like, how do you feed them? Because you don't want to put your hands in there. He fed them on a tong. He put frozen piranhas on a tong, and just put the tong in there. You know, because of how dangerous it is. Yeah, look at this thing.
That'd be kind of cool to just pet octopus.
Whoa! Right? Look how cool they look,
can you
bro.
Just buy those? Can you just buy those?
Not that one.
Well, not that one, but
yeah, you can get them though as pets. A lot of people like this guy's a reef. He's an actual reef doctor, I guess. But he's got a bunch of octopuses and all kinds of craziness, dude. This is the guy I watch. Like, look at this. Look at this fucker. It's a cuttlefish that changes colors and stuff.
Yeah, that's incredible how they do that.
And there's a shrimp right there.
Oh shit!
Boom.
Whoa.
Got him.
Damn.
There's those little arms that go out. You can see them.
I want to film that in slow-mo.
I know. Right here.
Yeah, that'd be fun as fuck to have those.
Yeah. I love.
Or it'd be
like
fun.
that.
It'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to have a tank full of jellyfish. You know, with that cool lighting. Like they have the aquarium down in Scottsdale. It's big ass huge tanks of just.
What was that
crazy,
movie?
Crazy jellyfish.
That I thought was going to be so good with Will Smith. Where he had the jellyfish.
Jellyfish. I don't know.
And he killed himself with it or whatever. I forget that movie.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think that's all
So
the videos I got.
I found your you know how you always play the gay old men thing. I found a video by them that I don't think you've seen yet. Ready?
I follow them. What do you mean? I've seen them all. I'm just kidding.
Slay or stay? Mwah.
Stop.
Those aren't them?
Stop.
Disavow. I disavow. It's a joke. It was a joke.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
But this one's not a joke.
Questions. I'm Derek. This is Mike. We're going to ask you some questions, and we want to hear what your thoughts are, okay? So whatever comes to mind, feel free to say it.
Who do you think's older between me and Derek?
You,
Yeah, that's obvious.
How old do you think I am?
37.
Okay, that's
Does he
a
have a
solid
weird
answer. How old do you
arm?
think she is?
Okay.
What's that?
Is his arm weird or am I tripping?
You're not tripping. His arms are weird. Watch.
What do you think I am?
1.
It's my IQ.
It's because you have little baby arms.
Sure is.
He's cool with it.
It absolutely. Thank you for your time. Oh,
thanks, buddy.
You did great. That's all the questions we had. Yeah, incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, you can fist bump the little baby arm. Thank you.
Poor guy, dude.
Oh,
Poor guy.
yeah.
This might be my
Just
last
about.
one, but
Whoa.
They're getting. It'd be cool to have a pet gator if it stayed that size forever. You know what I mean?
Remember when Brett had one?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually felt sorry for that thing.
Fuck yeah, that was mean.
Not necessarily even because of Brett, but there's a gentleman that you're friends with.
Yeah,
that
I
would
remember
just
that.
shake the fuck out of the aquarium.
Scary.
Just to be a dick. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, why are you doing that?
I got a funny Redman story for you. I love Redman, dude. He's so fucking funny.
Acid that night. I took some acid that night. Some good acid. Got on stage and was rocking. Usually when I took the acid, when I know it start working, I start getting a little tingly feeling, start feeling a little chilly, a little cold. So I started getting that feeling. I was like, oh shit, we want to turn this bitch up. And at the end of the show, I jumped in the audience, was just rocking with the audience. Yeah, I was just hyped, you know. And the whole time, I'm sweating up a storm because I'm just feeling this. I'm thinking it's the acid I took. I was like, this shit is some shit. Because every time I was jumping up and down with the audience, I would freeze and be like, oh shit. I started feeling my heart and shit. My nose was sweating and shit. I was like, and I felt it again. I was like, God damn. I told my cousin, whoever I was with, this fucking acid is kicking my ass. And come to find out, this nigga had a cattle prod in the audience, wearing motherfuckers out in there with it. I guess he was hitting like 8 or 9 people at one time, and we all connected, and we just, oh shit. He just in there like, man. Somebody seen it, and somebody pointed him out. Look at this nigga with this big ass cattle prod in there. I guess he was saying I was shocking niggas all night in that motherfucker. So, yeah, it was true.
Is that a Hot Ones? What is he doing? Where is that?
It looks like it's a Hot Ones. That's what I thought it was, a Hot Ones.
I
But
just wonder I could have seen. I don't know if.
could you imagine doing acid and then getting hit with a cattle prod and not knowing it?
Dude, he has the best MTV Cribs of all time.
100%.
Where it's like just that little shitty apartment and there's just
Yeah,
trash.
Yeah, he had the little money jar.
Yeah, the money jar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he had people living in there, like his cousins and shit.
His sneaker box full of money.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Yeah, he's really funny. Last thing I'll show you, real quick. Did you see this shit? Tesla robot attacked an engineer during a violent malfunction.
That's real?
Yeah, so it came out it happened in 2021. It came out in a recent injury report they had to, I guess, file in the Travis County and federal regulators, which has been reviewed by dailymail.com. It says here, a Tesla engineer was attacked by a robot during a brutal and bloody malfunction at the company's Giga Texas factory near Austin. According to the Daily Mail, the robot had pinned the man who was then programming software for 2 disabled Tesla robots nearby before sinking its metal claws into the worker's back and arm, leaving a trail of blood along the factory surface. The incident, which left the victim with an open wound on his left hand, was revealed in a 2021 injury report. No similar incidents have been reported since. That's kind of crazy, dude.
It's like iRobot. Do you think it's an exaggeration?
I don't know.
Of an incident?
It could be. Don't believe everything you see. 90% of what they post is a facade. That's somebody who doesn't like the Daily Mail.
Well, when did this come out? A day ago? I feel like also, there's been this just crazy attack on Elon these past few weeks.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're just
Robot
trying to
attack, yeah.
Damn.
Oh wait, hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Elon Musk slams media over Tesla robot injury story. Shameful. Media reported on a story about a Tesla robot injuring an employee in 2021. Robot dug metal, causing the engineer's back and arm. Injury report said. Elon Musk said it's shameful of the media to dredge up a 2-year-old injury.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're attacking him left and right, dude. Like, there's these stories are coming out every day. I'm not saying that this isn't true, but it's funny timing.
Yeah.
You know? It's because he told everyone to fuck themselves, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
In the most epic manner.
Yeah, so they're just... He even predicted this. He's like, they're going to attack me. And they're going to, you know... And he's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that is definitely some iRobot shit.
Yeah.
That really happened. I don't know.
Yeah,
it is going to be interesting if we... I thought by now, dude, it'd be like at least the Jetsons. We'd have some type of robots doing some shit.
Flying cars.
Fucking something.
Well, they do have the drones dropping groceries off in my neighborhood now.
That's weird.
It is weird, bro.
Those
you
things
can hear
have
them.
cameras on them, huh?
Oh, 100%. That's
So
how
you
they
can't
know where
even
they're
fucking,
going.
like, if you wanted to just say tan nude out back, you
No.
gotta worry about these fucking things flying around.
Yep.
With your fucking dong out.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, in a
Sometimes
big way.
I like to give my package vitamin D. Now I gotta worry about these fucking flying robots.
Yeah. 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 You're 100% right.
We don't even have the hoverboard from Back to the Future.
I know. That's probably would have been one of the things that I would have expected, like, to actually have. Oh, did you see this also? Keefe D claims that he admitted to being involved in Tupac's murder for entertainment purposes.
Of course. Clout.
Yep, clout.
That's pathetic.
Yep.
This motherfucker deprived us of... You know how much more good music he would have created?
Yeah.
Could you imagine his thoughts on the world right now, Tupac? I think about that with, like, even Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Like, if they were alive today, would I think they're gay?
Yeah. Do you think they're like Trent Reznor or something?
Well, Trent Reznor did turn a little wacky, but he still makes good music.
Well, that goes back to the whole thing, like with
most of the bands, though. Usually, I don't like their new stuff that they come out with. It usually ends up sucking.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the same way with, like, comic book writers. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand Mark Waid and how he's acting, but you know, Kingdom Come is, and what he's writing with World's Finest is probably one of the best comics this year. Like, you have to either learn to separate the artist from the thing, or just, you know, not watch it or listen to it. Like, I don't think I could not listen to, like, I don't think I could stop listening to Nine Inch Nails. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could stop listening to Far. You know what I mean? I don't think I
feel
could.
like it's harder to do with actors because we have to physically see them. You know?
Yeah.
But, like, music and comics, you don't have to, like, see the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But when an actor does it, you're like, that motherfucker. No, I could separate it, but it just sucks.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's really tough.
That's the one downfall of Twitter and social media is you get everyone's fucking opinion about everything all the time. And
yeah,
sometimes art and artists just need, like, some type of mystery, you know? Like,
Yeah.
back in the day, man, every band and actor we were into, there was
We didn't know what they
mysterious
looked like.
because there was no social media. So when you found out something about him, you're like, holy shit, there's an article about him. Let's read this. Or, you know, now they're fucking on their stories every day. Every actor, everybody.
Yep. Or they're on social media fighting.
Yeah.
You know, that happens constantly now. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. So, but it is what it is. All right, man. Good shit.
Word, guys. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us each week. I hope everyone has a safe and happy new year. Next year we got some exciting episodes. We'll start the UFO shit. So if you have any footage, make sure to send it to us, to either me or McClay. Also, let us know what strain you're smoking real quick. Let us know if it's a sativa or an indica. And yeah, that's all I got. You got anything else, McClay?
Oh, yeah. Nope. Just come hang out. Make sure you guys sub up if you're not subbed up. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Peace out.
Peace.